Why, hello there. It's a pleasure meeting you. Thank you for arriving punctually to our appointment date. I meant date. So, I noticed that the last time we conversed was yesterday at 3 p.m. Tell me, what's gone on since then? Oh, interesting. That sounds nice. So let's get down to it. What are we looking for here? Well, we can see what your options are, and we can see what my options are, and see if there's any overlap. How does that sound? Venn diagram our whole interaction here. All right. Okay. Looking for commitment. That requires a lot of prerequisites. Tell me, do you have any issues with yourself? Would you consider yourself a broken human being? Good. Very good. Project. Yay. How malleable do you feel you are? Like, do you listen to orders easily? Or do I have to remind you multiple times and consistently try to nudge you into the right direction? I'm not saying I'm doing that. It's a hypothetical. Answer the question. Okay. Asks questions. Perceptive questions. But is malleable. Okay. I love this already. Okay. What are some of your projects and hobbies? That seems like it's going to require a lot of time. How passionate do you feel you are about these different hobbies? You can easily sacrifice them. Do you have any ambition? Drive? I mean, the way that you just dropped your hobbies, I mean, granted, of course, some compromise was going to need to be made, some wiggle room, some negotiation, but that doesn't mean you drop it all at once. It really shows a lack of follow through. It shows a lack of drive. It shows a lack of initiative. That being said, these are issues that I'm sure we can, but could we though? Could we? Maybe. Okay. What are my hobbies? I enjoy collecting bug spores and molds in my spare time. I could honestly do that for days. Relationships are fun. I always like to have my Excel spreadsheet ready so that way I'm never without romance when I so desired. However, if I could split myself in half, be single and in a relationship, that would be the perfect existence. But perfection is so hard to attain in this lifetime. Honestly, come closer. Do you find that life is incredibly difficult? It's hard being right all the time, because that means everyone else is wrong around you. And they just don't seem to hear you out when you try to warn them or caution them or advise them or guide them. They just seem to want to just develop their own little pesky opinions. But what are opinions if they're not based on rationale, supported evidence? They're called stupidity. So, let us now merely examine you. I would say you're about a 6.5 out of 10. Your personality could have some upgrade to it. It's a bit lackluster. I'm nearly not even attracted to you. However, I'm sure we can adjust. That way you can charm me. I do require this set list of qualities if we were to succeed in a relationship together. Otherwise, we would have to break up. And I'm sorry, but once I'm over that couple of minutes, couple of hours, couple of days period of pure mourning, I mean, like, I'm really heartbroken. I'm really just like in ennui about you, melancholy about you. Once I'm over that period, if you weren't someone that I just couldn't live without, I have learned to live without you. I have updated and rebooted myself. It was like restarting the system, refreshing it, factory reset my system. It's almost like you were never there, minus the lessons and wisdom. That always remains. It's like my brain and my heart are like the libraries of Alexandria. I like to collect little tidbits, wisdoms, lessons, experiences to really grow my, how should we say, my library, I guess. My archive of information makes me more perceptive, makes me able to see through reality better, makes me able to perceive that which others don't perceive, makes me able to cut through all the nonsense and get right onto it. Are you a fan of direct questions? No. That's a shame. Did you know that the character limit in the Google search bar can be reached? It's not infinite, which makes me very angry because sometimes I like writing my journal entries into the Google search bar and allowing Google to give me the most relevant results, so that way I feel like I am not alone in my existence, even if it means a machine is the one that must comfort me. It's totally okay. It's totally fine. That being said, I can offer you some emotional availability probably around, I would say the 6th month mark is around when I can be more vulnerable, a little more raw, a little more open. I can find myself needing you a little more. However, until then, please do not expect anything out of me beyond just a good time. Critiques. Many critiques. Listen, I am just trying to improve you, upgrade you, okay? You should thank me. I'm doing you a favor. I assure you that all of my exes have received promotions at work, raises. They have moved into nice houses as opposed to dingy apartments with one mattress on the ground. I have elevated them. I have ensured that they have climbed in this society, because I cannot have neither someone who is perfect nor completely imperfect and unwilling to move from that imperfection. I need someone who's going to be my little pet. Someone who's just going to be around, who I can pet whenever I want to pet, cuddle whenever I want to cuddle, and listen to my commands and obey me, for it is in their best interest, never in mine. There we go, okay. All right. I have ranked your percentage point, I have graded you. In my Excel spreadsheet, you have reached an 88%. That is quite high. That is quite high, I'm not gonna lie. My grading averages at around 20 to 30%. Many, many misses, whether it be just the way they said hello, the time they arrived. Sometimes, if they arrive way too early, it's a bit scary. If they arrive way too late, which is about 15 minutes, 10 minutes, anything past 10 minutes, it just shows an utter lack of regard for my time. That little window between 15 minutes, 15 minutes early, 15 to 20 minutes early, that's nice. That's real nice. That's nice right there. Nonetheless, it's little things like that that tell me so much. 88%. I would like to have a second date with you if you are open and available to it. Okay, we can pinpoint you down now. Let's schedule it for the day after tomorrow, perhaps 3 p.m. Does that work for you? It works for my schedule. Excellent. We are in agreement then. Disclaimer, I do suffer from many psychological neuroses. I am practically insane. I hide it quite well now, don't I? That being said, I am on the verge of insanity and mental breakdown at every waking moment of my life. So please don't expect anything beyond me fixing you in an inability to fix myself. Okay? Perfect. I will see you tomorrow then. Aphrodite, please bless this encounter where I do not walk away with caca energy. Well, hello there. The name is Capricorn. It is a pleasure to meet you. So, tell me a little bit about yourself. No, don't mind me. You have my undivided attention. I'm really just looking at the menu, trying to see what I can order. Interesting. What are your aspirations? Any sort of accomplishments? Please. This question is necessary. Interesting. Lovely. Perfect. Now, I will not be receiving or accepting any questions at the moment. This is one way for right now. After I have vetted you, and you seem to have potential as a mate, we may then discuss whatever questions you may have of me. And that is if I decide to commit to you. I am a busy woman, let's say, and I don't quite enjoy being tied down in an arrangement that doesn't feel perfect for me. Oh, this is just my phone. I like to communicate with the earthen, feminine goddesses of the world. I like to make sure that they know that I am one of them. Please, earth goddesses, or feminine goddesses that there be about, please imbue me with your strength in every moment and every minute and every day. You know how most people pray to a male god, begging him for things, scraps, lint, dust off of his fingertips? I myself partake of no such foolery. I merely request, demand, and take the energy that is rightfully mine from this Mother Earth. For what am I if not Mother Earth? My favorite movie is Suspiria, for I am Mother Suspiria. Hello? Excuse me, I'm receiving a call. Do not listen to my phone call. This is private. Of course. Excellent. Fantastic. Amazing. Great. My investments have doubled. I am officially in the 7 figures. Thank you, Hestia, for she blesses my hearth. Once again, I'm going to be ordering the cauliflower creme brulee, and I ask you in the meantime, in which I placed my online order, you can place your online order. You have 2 working thumbs. Please don't let me get in your way. I now ask you, what exactly are you looking for in this whole engagement? A committed relationship? There is a lot that needs to be satisfied before we get into a committed relationship. That is a process that takes quite a long time. What makes you think that you are good enough to be my one and only?
I have a roster of people in which I enjoy for my own personal pleasure. I find that if I were to give up such a great level of hedonism for the sake of one person, that person must be remarkable. No, don't mind me. I'm merely cutting soul ties. Sometimes cleaning needs to be done to one's energy. That is how one can traverse this earth grounded. Dolly Parton, please bless me with your Holy Spirit. I will take my venture, my birthright venture, into Dolly Land and make communion there. I will not say excuse me once more if you cannot pick up the fact that I am very much a religious person. Then that is an oversight on your part, and I am calculating that into my judgment of you. Hecate, please open the doorway of my heart for a brief moment so as to see if that fateful organ has any connection whatsoever to this human being before me. No, you have not been selected. A committed relationship is not in your cards. It is not in your fate right now. Excuse me. Hera is calling. Hello. Yes. Interesting. Fascinating. Thank you. Hera said that you would make an excellent partner in respect to you taking up half the responsibilities in the household and providing for me practically. We can negotiate details upon our liberties and freedoms as single individual people coming together in a partnership. However, I cannot afford you any emotional availability. I cannot afford you any affection. I cannot afford you barely even my presence. I will be very much absent from your life. That being said, I do ensure that I will make an excellent partner in the domestic and practical affairs. How does this sound? Good. Good. It doesn't necessarily need to be platonic. There can be other facets of the human experience that we can inculcate within our partnership. That being said, it will start off platonic, and I will have to get to know you first. I will have to befriend you. I will have to grow intimacy with you. And once that intimacy is established, we can decide if it is going to remain platonic or not. How does that sound? Good. Good. Give me one moment. I must bless you. Give me one moment. You have been blessed and cleansed. I will see you in a week.
Hi. So you're interested in having a relationship with me? What makes you good enough? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I'm just kidding. I wasn't joking about the what makes you good enough. I was joking about the time countdown. But there is a countdown. Humor can be based off of reality so much. Wait a minute. You have money? I think I am in love with you. Come here. Come here. Let's just get all of this hair right on out of your face. Doesn't it feel nice and plush? Nice and plush. There we go. Yes. How are you feeling? Is it tight enough where it feels kind of like a windswept look, but not too tight where it's like constraining your blood vessels? Perfect. Okay. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of a facial. You deserve it. Just a little bit of a facial for you. How does that feel? Perfect. So tell me, how much money do you have? What kind of resources are we talking here? Like financially stable? Like you're gonna be able to take care of me and pamper me for the rest of my life? Or is it like, oh, I have my own place, but you have to do 50-50? 50-50 is not in your vocabulary? It's not in mine either. We have so much in common. I love it. Come here. Bring your face closer. Don't get me mistaken. I love to work. I love to have my own little projects. I love to have my own little career. I love having my own things that you can't have. I like having my own things that you have to ask permission for. I love having my own things that I'm in complete control over. But I also love being pampered. I adore being taken care of. And I think I sense a little bit of a spice with you. Or am I mistaken? I sense a little bit of, how should I say? I sense kind of like, tension between us. But you know. There we go. Good paddle around. Very good. Outstretch your hands for me really quickly. Thanks, babe. Yeah, that feels really good, doesn't it? It does. And that feels really good too, doesn't it? It does. Feels amazing. Okay. Are you all fed? Hungry? Give me one moment. I'm gonna call for takeout. What do you want? I would cook for you. But at the moment, we are nowhere near a stove. But trust me, I give you my promise that I would have filled this entire room with the smell of baked goods if I just had an oven. Lift up your feet for me, please. Put them right here, right on my lap. I'm gonna give you a nice foot massage as I call in for takeout. Hello? Yes? What would you like? Anything at all. Do we have deep fried baboon's ass? You do? Excellent. Do you want a lemon twist to it? Yes, we would like the lemon twist. What about a drink? He says he would like rat's piss for the drink. Yes.
Do you want the pickle with it?
Yes, we would like the garnish. Yes. Perfect, perfect. Around what time is it going to arrive? Okay. Good, 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 good. Perfect. It sounds amazing. I'll be expecting you. Good. I really don't like it when they're not on time. It's very annoying because then we have to wait and it just becomes a whole thing. How does your little feet feel? I've been trying to get them a little good curl on the toes. Just some little bit of pressy. Here. I bought some new perfumes that I thought I would put on, and I want you to tell me which one smells good to you, okay? Good. They say that perfumes have some neurotoxins, and I do feel lightheaded, but it's totally cool because I feel lightheaded when I drink 4 cups of wine, and yet I still do it. So you could say I'm a very consistent person. Here, smell. How does that smell like to you? Do you like it? Okay. Shh. If you so much as betray me one more time, I will not tolerate this insolence. You will be punished much harsher the second time around, but you will feel my wrath now. What about this one? What was that? Just right then. Just right there. About like a couple seconds. Listen, before I begin, don't have anger issues. I merely like things being done a certain way, in a very particular, specific way that I do it, and if people don't do it in that particular, specific way that I like to do it, I do feel like the back of my neck is gonna be blown out with a combo of a stroke, heart attack, and aneurysm, and consequently, because I am under so much stressful pain from having seen such incompetence, my wrath will be felt. I mean, it's just so simple. Here, can I just do your hair very quickly? I want to give you a luxurious haircut. I'm so good at it. Just gonna good snip right there. Just a little good snip right there. Good, snip right there. Good, snip up there. Good, snip up there. Good, a little good snip up there. Good, snip up there. So good, so good. Give me one moment. It seems like the takeout is calling. Hello? There's been a delay. May I inquire as to why? You know something? Just cancel the entire order. You heard me. Cancel the entire order in its entirety. It seems like we're not having takeout tonight. What did you say to me? You're hungry? Do you just always only think about yourself? What about the pressure and stress that I am under? What I have been experiencing? No, it's totally okay. Because you know something? Anyone around the corner would treat me better than you have treated me right now. Anyone, everyone is so ready to take your place. And you know something? I need to go out for a little while. Call up some friends of mine. Brad, Joe, Adam, Henry, and just see how this night goes. I need to elevate my spirit. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little bit too panicky.